First chosen soul, Taurus. What if fate has already chosen your name among millions, but you don't know yet? What if everything you suffered was just a preparation to receive? Do you feel that something invisible is about to manifest? What if a forgotten prophecy carries your energy written on it? Because Nostradamus didn't just see wars, he also glimpsed the ascension of 3 souls under a rare vibration. With the help of celestial codes and the quantum vision of Dolores Cannon, this energetic portal reveals who is destined to be crowned by fortune. Get ready. The time is coming. August 27th, 2025 will be the key. What you'll discover here may alter the frequency of your destiny forever. Have you ever felt like your time hasn't come yet? That the universe has been holding something big just for you? What if I told you that all the silence, all the waiting, all the times you felt invisible were sowing the ground for a divine revelation? And before I reveal to you how to activate your path to this sacred abundance, let me make you a special invitation. If these words have resonated with you, if you feel that this energy is speaking directly to your soul, subscribe now and leave a comment with what you are feeling right now. Your presence is not accidental. By typing, you activate your manifestation channel, and by joining, you align yourself with a community of awakened souls who, like you, are ready to transform their destiny. Because yes, Taurus, you are one of the 3 souls marked by a frequency of abundance never seen before. Nostradamus, that prophet who saw fires, falls of empires and impossible rebirths, also left between the lines a coded warning. When the bull of earth walks beside the twin stars and the star of love, the portals of gold will open without resistance. This message, forgotten for centuries, today resonates strongly because heaven is preparing to crown you. Taurus, why you? Because no one has known how to sustain as much from love as you. Because your soul has been a root for others, even when you yourself were broken inside. Because your heart, though tired, never stopped caring. And now, life responds. As of August 27th, 2025, the great conjunction between Jupiter in Gemini, Venus in Leo, and the North Node in Aries opens a hidden code that favors 3 signs that have held ancient karmas. One of them is you. This alignment is not accidental. It activates in you an energetic inheritance of prosperity that comes from past lives. But be careful, this wealth will not fall from the sky like a prize of chance. It will be the direct result of a synchronicity between your decisions, your vibration, and the call you choose to answer. It is as if the universe placed 3 keys in front of you and told you, the door is ready, but you must turn it with your faith. And how do you know if you are already vibrating with this prophecy? You start to feel it in your body. Your intuition is activated. You notice repeated signs, the number 6, familiar scents, flickering lights, feelings of déjà vu. Life begins to show you subtly that something is about to be revealed. It's not imagination. It is the prelude to your quantum activation. But beware, Taurus. This blessing demands spiritual maturity. Nostradamus made it clear that true fortune is given only to those who do not desire it out of ego, but out of purpose. Indeed, so if you're still looking for external validation, if you're hoping that your abundance will serve to prove your worth, the cycle won't open. Your challenge will be to let go of control. Stop resisting. Open yourself to change. Business proposals, unexpected investments, projects that previously seemed impossible may appear. All of that will be real. But it will be accompanied by a crucial question from the universe. Are you willing to trust what you can't control? Because if you say yes, the paths clear themselves. Your success will not only be financial, it will be emotional, relational, spiritual. What is coming is deep stability, yes, but also expansion, a network of new people vibrating with you, fair connections, and a new sense of life that will make you understand why your soul chose to incarnate as a Taurus at this decisive time. You are going to remember something that your spirit already knew. You did not come here to resist life, you came to blossom it from the root. So listen to this as a living prophecy. If you are reading this, if these words shake your chest, it is because you are already inside the vortex. And the gold that the universe has for you is not just metallic, it is internal, it is light, it is consciousness. Right now, as you read, you're walking through a door that many wish they saw. But only the courageous, those who have loved in silence, those who have waited without rancor, those who have sustained without demanding, are the ones who are being called to receive. And you, Taurus, you are already receiving. Write this decree in the comments if you feel that this prophecy is for you. I claim my divine inheritance. I am ready to receive the prosperity that already vibrates in my soul. This decree is a vibrating key. By writing it, you're activating your frequency of abundance. The universe listens to you, but you must speak first. Second chosen soul, Aquarius. What if your thoughts were keys? What if your mind, so often misunderstood, was actually a receiver ahead of its time? Aquarius, have you realized that you don't fit in because you were made to redesign what exists? The universe has been waiting for the exact moment to activate you. And now, after years of quietly sowing ideas that seemed impossible, your portal finally opens. Nostradamus, in his most secret visions, wrote that there would be a time when the bearers of the new would be called to rule from consciousness. That time comes from August 27, 2025, and you, Aquarius, are one of them. Unlike Taurus, who holds the earth, you are the lightning. You don't work from the form, but from the code. You are the frequency that heralds the age that has already begun, and that is why heaven chose you, not to accumulate wealth, but to distribute light disguised as innovation. The conjunction of Jupiter in Gemini with Saturn retrograde in Pisces throws you an invisible but powerful invitation. Wake up everything you slept for, fear of not being understood. The projects you discarded, the ideas you thought were too big, the visions that seemed unreal to you. All will return, but this time with allies, opportunities, synchronicities. It's not fantasy, it's aligned vibration. Do you feel the buzz in your dreams? Have you noticed that your thoughts materialize faster? That your need to be alone has become urgent? That's not isolation. It is your spirit preparing the channel to receive what you always knew would come. Aquarius, you are not here to follow maps, but to create new constellations. Nostradamus sensed it. The knowledge that will change the world will come from the madmen of the present. And yes, you've been called crazy, erratic, volatile. But what the world sees as chaos, the universe celebrates as vision. The prosperity that awaits you will not be traditional. It will not arrive through known structures, but through unexpected paths. A digital business that connects souls, a proposal from another country, a technology that mixes science and spirituality. And you will know how to recognize it, because you had already dreamed it. But there is a requirement, a single filter that determines whether this portal opens or closes for you. Intent. If you use your talent to feed your ego, the channel is blocked. But if you use it to network, raise consciousness, and build a new kind of abundance, one that doesn't exclude, one that nurtures, then nothing can stop your ascent. Your greatest wealth will not be money, although it will come. It will be freedom, internal recognition, knowing that you finally live as you always wanted, without masks, without explanations, without fear. You are going to meet people who, like you, have felt for years that they do not belong in this era. Together, they will create something that does not yet exist, and that will be your true empire, one woven with new codes, frequency, values. Nostradamus said that some chosen ones would be bridges between worlds. You are one of them. The bridge between the old and what is brewing, between what was and what still has no form. Don't ignore the signs. Look at the clocks. 11:11 a.m., 10:22 p.m. Look at the messages that are repeated, the coincidences that seem designed just for you. The universe has already begun to speak to you in your language. Now it's your turn to respond. If you felt that this message is a mirror of your soul, write in the comments this vibrational decree. I activate my sacred vision. The universe manifests abundance through my purpose. This decree aligns your mind with the quantum field. You don't need to understand how, just allow the energy to settle inside you. Because Aquarius, you are already a channel. All that was missing was for you to remember it. Third chosen soul, Cancer. Have you ever felt like your heart holds more than just emotions? As if an ancient temple dwells inside you, full of memories of lives you can't yet explain? Cancer, your soul knows. And what he has held in silence for years will now be rewarded. Nostradamus, in his innermost visions, wrote that the guardian of the home will be elevated when the moon crosses the threshold of destiny and awakens the ancient covenants. That guardian, it's you. And the moon, your ruler, will be the great protagonist of the sky from August 27, 2025, when it dances with Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus, activating an alignment that happens once every several generations. This cycle will not bring you only wealth. It will bring you something much more valuable: emotional recognition, ancestral healing, and embodied purpose. Because you, Cancer, have not come into this world to survive. You have come to remind the world what it means to love truthfully. You have been the mother of many, even if you have not been biologically. You have sustained broken souls. You have given without waiting. You have silently cried so that others would not do it. And that's why the universe chooses you now. Your wealth will not be built from ambition, but from compassion. A proposal that mixes home, nutrition, art, or healing will appear. It can be a family business, a holistic venture, an investment that protects others. And you'll know it's yours, not because of logic, but because something inside you will ignite like an old flame that never went out. This awakening will also bring clarity. People who used you emotionally before will be revealed. Bonds that drained your energy will close on their own, and in their place, mirror souls will arrive, people who will see your value without you having to explain anything. But Cancer, there is something important. This cycle also demands a sacred decision from you. You can't stay in the past anymore. You cannot continue to carry guilt that is not yours, nor postpone your happiness to take care of those who do not want to be healed. The universe needs to see you standing up, not to make you cold, but to show that true love is not sacrificed. It is honored, it is chosen, it is deserved. You will begin to feel your sensitivity as a gift and not as a weakness. You will notice that your emotions guide you, that your intuition is an oracle, that your dreams are messages, and when that happens, the money, the opportunities, the new home, they will arrive like waterfalls of light. Not for punishment, not for struggle, but because now you know that you also deserve to receive. What's coming for you is a financial renaissance with emotional roots, something that only you can manifest because only you know how to sustain it with soul. Nostradamus said it, "The sea will once again kiss the shore that never rejected it." You are that shore, Cancer, and now the sea is coming towards you. If you felt in your heart that this revelation is for you, write in the comments, "I accept abundance that honors my sensibility. Today, I receive what I also deserve." This decree will open dormant channels, because when the soul speaks, the universe listens and answers. 3 signs have been named after the stars: Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer. But this prophecy was not written to generate separation. It was written to remind us that destiny only favors those who dare to answer the call with an awakened conscience. Because yes, the universe has singled out these 3 souls for their energy, their trajectory, and their inner preparation. But every human being who aligns with the right vibration can knock on that same door of abundance. The difference is not in the sign, it is in the internal disposition. And what is that disposition? It is a sacred blend of three elements: faith, purpose, and movement. Let's see it clearly. Taurus should embrace expansion without fear of leaving their comfort zone. If you are a Taurus, this is your time to act boldly, to sow with intention, to move into the unknown without losing your center. Aquarius must materialize what it has dreamed of for years. If you are Aquarius, stop procrastinating. Your ideas are not weird, they are keys. But a key without a lock, it's just an ornament. Now it's time to use them. Cancer must let go of inherited pain to allow her maternal energy to flourish on the physical plane. If you are a Cancer, the love you give must be balanced with the love you allow to be received. That will open up your real wealth channel. But if you're none of them, stop here, because this is still for you. What can you do if your sign wasn't named? Listen, every prophecy is a symbol, and every symbol can be activated if you connect with its essence. The energy of August 2025 does not discriminate. She responds to coherent vibrations, not labels. What heaven is saying is, you too can be chosen if you choose to act as a chosen one. Are you willing to do it? Then start here. 1. Define a high purpose. It is not enough to want money. Ask yourself, for what? Who will your prosperity serve? 2. Free yourself from the past. Opportunities don't come into homes where all the space is taken up by broken memories. 3. Make conscious movement. Don't wait for eternal signs. The universe responds to action, not passivity. Do something new, today. 4. Strengthen your energy field. Laugh more, sleep well, clean up your bonds, raise your frequency. 5. Create your own decree. Words are seeds. If you repeat a phrase of power with pure intent daily, you open invisible portals. And one more secret: money does not come out of necessity, it comes through expansion. If you vibrate in scarcity, you will only attract what confirms that energy. If you vibrate in anticipatory gratitude, you begin to walk in the same frequency as miracles. Nostradamus did not prophesy a static future. He prophesied hidden possibilities for those who know how to look between the lines. You can be one of them. In fact, if you're reading this, you already are. The paths of abundance are not opened with external keys. They are activated from within. And are you willing to get active? If you want to join this vibration, no matter your sign, write this decree in the comments. I activate my expansion energy. I am a dignified, open channel and aware of the abundance that awaits me. This decree aligns you with the energy of the elect, because the portals open, but you decide whether to cross them or not. Now that you know who the three chosen by the stars are, Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer, something inside you may still be whispering, "What about me? Where is my place on this celestial map?" Listen to me. Prophecy is not a sentence. It is an invitation. Because in this new era, being a millionaire is no longer just about bank figures. Being a millionaire is a frequency. It is a way of being in the world. It's waking up and feeling like you have time, health, peace, love, and purpose. It is not needing to run away from the present, because your present is already worth living. It's knowing that your soul and your reality are finally dancing the same dance. To be a millionaire is to live without fear of letting go. It's having relationships that don't require masks. It's trusting that the universe is on your side, even when everything seems messy. And above all, being a millionaire is remembering who you are without the need for external validation. Ancient prophets like Nostradamus did not leave these visions to feed the ego, but to remind us that the incarnated soul has the power to rewrite its destiny when it raises its vibration. The signs chosen were those that have sustained heavy silences, that have cared without being seen, that have created without expecting applause. And now, heaven answers. But you too can walk that path if you choose to live as if prophecy speaks of you, because in reality, it does. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you act from intuition and not from judgment, every time you raise your word instead of cursing your luck, you're writing your own prophecy. And if there is one thing you should take away from this message, let it be this: your destiny is not set in stone, it is written in light, and the light changes when you change. So don't be afraid of silence, or the process, or cycles that die. That's all part of your activation. Because before he was crowned by the universe, your soul must remember itself reigns within. Now, when the clock strikes August 27th, 2025, something in you will have changed. You may not notice it right away, but in the subtle, in the invisible, a new frequency will already be working in your favor. Because the universe does not deliver wealth to those who desire it most, but to those who are most prepared to sustain it with purpose. To close this portal, I invite you to leave this last decree in the comments. I crown my soul with purpose. I am living wealth, embodied light, and channel of transformation for the new world. Write it not only as desired, write it as truth. Because everything you decree with your soul, it has already begun to manifest itself. And now that the prophecy has been revealed, the next step is up to you. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving these signals that activate your consciousness and leave an imprint on your spirit. And tell me in the comments, what part of this message touched your soul most deeply? Your voice is part of the ritual. By sharing it, you seal your intention with the universe.